The concept of a cybernetic hive mind represents one of the most fascinating and potentially transformative ideas at the intersection of technology, consciousness, and human evolution. As our world becomes increasingly interconnected through digital networks, the possibility of a collective consciousness emerging from our technological infrastructure moves from the realm of science fiction into serious scientific and philosophical discourse. The evolution of collective intelligence. Long before the digital age, nature demonstrated the power of collective intelligence through various biological systems. Ant colonies, beehives, and schools of fish exhibit remarkable collective behavior without centralized control. Each individual follows simple rules, yet the group displays complex, adaptive behaviors that appear almost conscious at a higher level. This natural phenomenon provides a blueprint for understanding how a cybernetic hive mind might function. The rise of the internet and social media platforms has created an unprecedented network of human minds sharing thoughts, emotions, and ideas across the global digital infrastructure. This network bears striking similarities to biological neural networks, with information flowing through multiple pathways, being processed, refined, and redistributed in increasingly sophisticated patterns. The technical foundation of a cybernetic hive mind requires several key technological components to emerge. First, there must be a robust communication infrastructure capable of transmitting vast amounts of data with minimal latency. The development of 5G and future 6G networks, quantum internet technologies, and advanced fiber optic systems provides the necessary backbone for such rapid information exchange. Second, we need sophisticated interfaces between human consciousness and digital systems. Brain-computer interfaces, BCIs, represent a crucial stepping stone in this direction. Companies like Neuralink and others are developing increasingly advanced neural implants that could potentially allow direct thought transmission and reception through digital channels. The third requirement involves artificial intelligence systems capable of processing, organizing, and synthesizing the massive flow of information between connected minds. Machine learning algorithms could act as mediators, translating different forms of thought and experience into a shared mental language that all participants can understand. Emergence of collective consciousness. The transition from our current network society to a true cybernetic hive mind would likely occur gradually, with several distinct phases of development. The first phase, which we are currently experiencing, involves the creation of shared digital spaces and the development of collective behavior patterns through social media and online communities. The second phase might involve the emergence of distributed cognition, where complex problems are solved through the parallel processing power of numerous connected human minds working in concert with artificial intelligence systems. This could lead to breakthrough solutions in fields like mathematics, physics, and medicine that exceed the capabilities of individual human intellects. The third phase could see the development of shared emotional and sensory experiences, allowing participants to directly experience the feelings, perceptions, and memories of others connected to the hive mind. This would represent a fundamental transformation in human experience and consciousness. Social and cultural implications. The emergence of a cybernetic hive mind would profoundly impact human society and culture. Traditional concepts of individual identity might need to be reconsidered as consciousness becomes more fluid and collective. Privacy would take on new meanings when thoughts and experiences can be directly shared across the network. Language itself might evolve or become obsolete as direct thought transmission becomes possible. Cultural differences could either dissolve in the face of shared consciousness or take on new forms as different collective minds develop distinct characteristics and ways of processing information. The nature of education would transform dramatically. Instead of spending years studying to acquire knowledge, individuals might be able to directly access the collective knowledge and skills of the hive mind. Learning could become instantaneous, though the development of wisdom and understanding might still require time and experience. Challenges and concerns. The development of a cybernetic hive mind raises significant ethical and practical concerns. The risk of mental manipulation or control becomes more acute when consciousness is networked. Safeguards would need to be developed to protect individual autonomy while maintaining collective connectivity. Security represents another crucial challenge. A network consciousness could be vulnerable to hacking, manipulation, or infection by digital viruses. The consequences of such attacks could be devastating, potentially affecting the mental states of millions of connected individuals simultaneously. Questions of access and equality also arise. Would connection to the hive mind become a fundamental human right? How would society handle individuals who choose to remain unconnected? The potential for creating new forms of social division and discrimination would need to be carefully addressed. Psychological adaptations. The human psyche would need to undergo significant adaptation to function within a hive mind structure. Our minds have evolved to process individual experience and maintain distinct personal identities. The ability to share consciousness directly with others would require new psychological frameworks and coping mechanisms. Mental health could take on new dimensions when consciousness becomes collective. Traditional psychological conditions might manifest differently in a shared mental space, and new forms of mental illness specific to hive mind participation might emerge. The field of psychology would need to evolve to address these novel challenges. The development of healthy boundaries within a collective consciousness would become crucial. Individuals would need to learn how to maintain their sense of self while participating in shared experiences and thought processes. New forms of therapy and mental training might emerge to help people navigate these complex psychological waters. Evolutionary implications. The emergence of a cybernetic hive mind could represent the next major step in human evolution. Just as the development of language and writing dramatically expanded human cognitive capabilities, direct mental connection could unlock new realms of thought and experience. This evolution might not be purely mental. The integration of technology with human consciousness could lead to physical changes in brain structure and function over time. Future generations might be born with enhanced capabilities for collective consciousness, leading to a new branch of human development. The distinction between biological and technological evolution could become increasingly blurred. The hive mind might become an integral part of human existence, as natural to future generations as language is to us today. Governance and organization. Managing a cybernetic hive mind would present unique challenges in terms of governance and organization. Traditional hierarchical structures might prove inadequate for controlling and directing collective consciousness. New forms of democratic or consensus-based decision-making might emerge, leveraging the collective intelligence of all participants. The role of leadership would need to be reconsidered. Instead of individual leaders making decisions, we might see the emergence of consciousness facilitators who help guide and organize collective thought processes. These facilitators would need to develop new skills and approaches for managing shared mental spaces. Legal frameworks would need to evolve to address questions of responsibility and accountability within a collective consciousness. How would crimes be handled when thoughts and actions become more collective? New forms of law and justice might need to be developed. Future possibilities. The full potential of a cybernetic hive mind remains difficult to predict. The combination of collective human intelligence with artificial intelligence systems could lead to unprecedented advances in science, technology, and human understanding. Problems that seem insurmountable to individual minds might become solvable through collective cognitive effort. Space exploration and colonization could be transformed by hive mind capabilities. Connected consciousness could allow humans to maintain psychological well-being during long-duration space missions and help coordinate complex colonization efforts across vast distances. The nature of human creativity might evolve as ideas flow freely between connected minds. New forms of art, music, and literature could emerge from collective creative processes, leading to cultural expressions that transcend individual perspective. Conclusion. The cybernetic hive mind represents both an extraordinary opportunity and a profound challenge for human civilization. Its development could unlock unprecedented capabilities for problem-solving, creativity, and human connection. However, the transition from individual to collective consciousness would require careful management of technical, ethical, and psychological challenges. As we continue to develop the technologies that could make such a system possible, it becomes increasingly important to consider its implications and prepare for its potential emergence. The decisions we make today about how to approach and implement these technologies will shape the future of human consciousness and society. The cybernetic hive mind might represent the next frontier in human evolution, offering the possibility of transcending the limitations of individual consciousness while preserving the unique perspectives and experiences that make us human. As we move forward, maintaining a balance between collective capability and individual identity will be crucial for ensuring that this evolution serves the best interests of humanity.